Ooh. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good day. Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drink it, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. Um, yep, I know. Y'all see this change of atmosphere right here. I had to go to the closest hotel room, my brother room. um, because it's cold in the garage this morning. Grand Rising, beautiful. It's extremely cold. I want to say it's like maybe 20 degrees. Yeah, so it ain't gonna be no garage today. So I got our affirmations for today, as well as a law of attraction card, and I'm gonna get us a card from the Oracle Fairies. But let me tell you guys, and I know y'all see it up here. I got the ASL lessons have started on my granddaughter's page, which is Nothing's Down About Madison. All I can tell y'all is that my granddaughter got a mind of her own. Okay. And to me, she be saying, don't include me and stuff if you ain't already then talk to me about it. So good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful. I tell I tell her, hey, we gonna start these sign language lessons this weekend, right? She heard me, you guys. The first lesson is up, and I don't know. I tried to share it onto this page as well, and maybe it's on here. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna figure it out, but it's definitely on her page. So the first lesson is me by myself. Just know that, because Maddie decided that this was not the weekend for her to be. And the funny thing is that we do sign language. Like when I turn on the app, you guys, she'd be like, okay, let's go on and get our lesson over with. And throughout the day, if I'm talking to her and I sign with her, she'll she won't do it in front of people out in the stores or nothing like that. And yeah, this weekend she said she wasn't doing no live or no video. And so the first lesson is up, you guys. I just want to get that and clear it out there. Cause I was stunned. She usually want to jump in the camera any other time, but not now. So our affirmation for Saturday, Sunday, because the new one's got one the weekend on one. It says, as I move on from my past, I move forward. I move towards my future. I remember to experience the present because it's where I am right now. As I move, nope, I'm sorry, you guys. Here. As I move from the past and move towards my future, I remember to experience the present because it's where I am right now. A lot of times we have a problem with staying present. I ain't talking about just you guys, me. I have a problem with staying present. I think about the past a lot, about stuff that I know I can't change. And then sometimes I daydream about the future. But hey, nonetheless, I'm just saying, I try to stay in the present. It don't always work like that. I'm trying. Saturday's affirmation says, as I let creative juices flow through me as a healing force, beauty just naturally manifests itself. As I let creative juices flow through me as a healing force, beauty just naturally manifests itself. I know, right? And so, um, as I become a little bit more creative, and the funny thing is that I went back even with the ASL thing. I went back and I watched the video myself, and I was like, "Wow, okay, okay, Teresa, we doing this," and I'm happy about it. Our Sunday's affirmation says, "I am grateful and I thank life often during the day. I am grateful and I thank life often during the day." I do. I'm grateful every day, all day. And even in the moments that I recognize that those blessings, those I'm grateful and I thank life every day because guess what? It's a number of people that didn't wake up this morning. I'm just saying, you guys. So, um, this Martin Luther King birthday holiday, um, our affirmations for today says a flower's growth is affected by the amount of sun and water it receives. Similar, if I ain't said it right, just laugh. Your blooming depends on who and what inspires and educates you. Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful. I didn't see you. A flower's growth is affected by the amount of sun and water it receives. Familiarity. Your blooming depends on who and what inspires and educates you. Hmm. That's funny because as I was doing that coulda, woulda, shoulda, that reflected on my past. The funny thing was is that my reflections were on things that I had educated my kids on and how I had raised them because I had run into a couple of things with, I got grandbabies and they with other parents or whatever. And I had to think back on the way that I raised them. And so I poured into them. And I'm going to say this out loud, you guys, some of the best and some of the worst parts of me. Because when you're not completely healed or you're not healed or you toxic or whatever the case may be, it spill over into your kids. And so I poured into my children, but I also poured the very best that I had. But they have some traits that, hey, I'm not going to deny that I I was young. I wasn't healed. I didn't know. I did my absolutely my absolute best. So the other affirmation says, I joyfully help wherever I can, easing the load of others. I joyfully help wherever I can, easing the load of others. And I guess that's probably why I ended up with the backlash or whatever, you guys, because I keep hearing kids say to me, I sure wish I had the opportunity that Mookie had. Okay, I want you guys to understand that Madison is here because my daughter is in nursing school. Um, Her son is with the dad because she is in nursing school. And so these other kids be killing me because they want a break. And it's so funny. They want a break and they ain't doing nothing though. They ain't going to school. They ain't working. They ain't doing nothing, but they want a break. And they want to talk about the kid that you are helping. Like you going above and beyond for somebody and you won't do it for them. Well, I'm so sorry that you haven't got your grown lady or grown man status on yet and decided that, hey, I got some help right here. I might want to utilize this help while I got it. And I'm going to go to school or I'm going go to work or I'm gonna do something. I'm not babysitting your kid for free. For you to just have a free weekend, for you to just go do nothing when you doing nothing every day. I had one of them. It's hard being a parent. Well, I didn't tell you to have children. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to follow suit. None of those things. And so all of those things led me back to these affirmations right here. I joyfully help whenever I can. And I'm able to help Mookie because she is pushing forward and trying to do something. She's trying to better herself in order to better her children. And so they'll have a different circumstance. If I can help, I'm going to help. But I'm not going to help you if you sitting on your tail at home doing absolutely nothing. Anyways, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Like I told you, that was a part of me having flashbacks on how I raised my kids. I was like, okay, because it made me think back, you guys, like, what kind of parent was I? Why do they think that, I didn't leave my children with my mom. And I didn't have the kind of opportunity in which I'm giving my daughter at the moment because my mom worked. And I'm not mad at her that I didn't have that opportunity. I don't know where these kids get off, you guys. They didn't fell off somebody's gravy train or something. Or maybe we made them feel like, hey, you had these kids and I'm going to raise them. I don't know who told them that. I couldn't wait for my kids to get grown. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they gonna need to boss up or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they sing because grandmas in our family wasn't. My grandmother didn't. She didn't raise me. She was a huge part of my life because she loved me oh so much, like I love my grandkids. Yeah. Yeah, that I'm going through that too, crazy right, Granny. That's irritating too. Oh, and this is the favorite. They not the favorite. That's the one that need the help right now. That's the one that's hey, I got my big wheels on and I'm trying to do something. And so you trying to participate to make sure that they follow, they go. And then you got this one over here that's stumbling and you keep picking them up, but they feel like you're not picking them up in the capacity in which they need to be picked up. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to carry you on my back and you got a whole house, a whole man, a whole woman, or whatever the case may be. Because you know what, you be the first person to tell me how grown you is. You're going to have to get grown with them kids. And then they don't want you chastising me, the crazy rock lady. Ain't that so funny? I had one of them tell me, well, I don't want nobody just, well, I'm going to need you to keep your kid with you. When you tell me what you don't want done, that you telling me that you want to keep your kid. Because you're not going to tell me how to, if you got enough confidence that I got the capacity to watch them, then you know that I wouldn't do anything to harm your kid. And so when you feel like you got to reinforce something to me to tell me that you just don't allow people, you keep your kid. See, that's where I be at. I don't be playing with these kids. Go on. I got one granddaughter that lives here. Would love nothing more than to see her as often as I possibly can. But her mama from the beginning, I couldn't even keep her. And we lived like right around the corner from me. Well, I get anxiety every time she away from me. Well, you're going to have anxiety for the rest of your life because you go ahead and you take that with you, boo-boo. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You don't make me feel bad. You don't try to make me feel bad because I'm helping out my daughter. Y'all are crazy. They crazy. I don't feel bad for helping out. I'm helping out Maddie. I'm helping out myself. I'm helping out my daughter. I don't know what these kids be thinking, but they won't come together and help each other though. I say, did we grow up like that? Because me and my brother is thick as thieves. You see, I'm in this room right now, but we thick as thieves. Like, I don't know. And they seen that growing up. My mom only had 2 kids, so I don't know what to tell. So let's get our cards, you guys. Yeah, I see you. My life is unlimited in every aspect. My life is unlimited in every aspect. And that's so funny that I would post today. The posting for today says, "Good day, beauties. There are so many possibilities if we open our perspective and view. My life is unlimited in every respect," which means that there's no limitations on what I can and can't do. There's no limitations on what I can and can't have. There is no limitations on my life. I can have and I can do and I can be anything that I want to. All I have to do is choose that. It says, "I recognize that I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited. So nothing I am choosing is limited by money. For I am, for I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose." That last one that gets you for you right there. I recognize that I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited, so nothing I am choosing is limited by money, for I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. That's the word. Whatever I choose. And sometimes I I know bad things happen. And I know, but a lot of stuff, you guys, if you really sit back and analyze your life, a lot of stuff we choose too. I chose my husband. I chose to have kids young. I chose the lifestyle, and I can't be mad at nobody else. My mama didn't tell me to have no kids at no 17 or none of that. Those were all the things that I chose. And so um, I had to have some kind of, because even as a 17-year-old, a 18, 19-year-old, my mind would process. And I knew that, hey, I had these babies and it's not my mom's responsibility to raise these kids. And so um, I moved out when I had the first baby. So it wasn't no, oh, I was living at my mama's house having babies. No, that wasn't happening. I had the first baby, got me an apartment because I knew that guess what? She not responsible for raising my kid. I am. I'm responsible. And there's no good dude that I done had this kid with. I can't just be going to my mama talking about some buy diapers and milk and blah, blah, blah. She didn't do that. It was enough for her trying to raise us. Remember, it was hard. It was hard on her raising us. And then here I come with my fast tail self and then added something else on to the bargain. And then I'm looking at her like, well, what you gonna do to help out? No, 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 no. Ma'am, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because I knew that she was doing her absolute best with us. And because I made a decision, I single-handedly made a decision that I needed to stand up and be a grown-up for and raise my own kids. Because if I didn't want them to turn out a particular way, then guess what? I had to instill me into them. And I can't do that leaving them everywhere. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, whatever they are right now, they have the same opportunities as I have to make choices. And Mookie didn't start off as some of you guys know, my kids, and some of you don't. But she didn't start off. She got married, but she didn't start off on a path where I need help. She started off with what she thought was the correct thing to do. She got married, had a baby, started a family. Even though she got married straight out of high school, she got married, started a family. And she's starting her life over because She ain't married no more. And so that's a transition within itself. And then you got the other kids looking on the sideline that's been doing the same thing, that have the same opportunities as her. And yeah, I let them all just go be great. And it's funny they say they don't get what she get, but um it's 7:20 here, and I watch my other grandkids for my other daughter while she go to work too. But they don't get because Madison lives here. Well, she couldn't be a full-time student and take those kids and do what they needed to be done. And so I'm glad I'm here. I'm just, I guess I'm speaking out loud and speaking gratefulness, guys. I don't want you to think that I'm ungrateful, but these kids funny, and they take you down memory lane and make you process yourself sometimes, and it's cool with me because I'm always willing to learn something new. I'm always willing to see something from a different perspective, even their perspectives, though, you guys. I'm even willing to see it from there. Ah, and so our card is hidden depths. Hidden depths. It says something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Wow. Wow, that's kind of deep right there, you guys. They went on down in the deep end with that one. They said sometimes it's easier to be in denial than to face a challenge. Yep. Sometimes it's easier to be in denial that you didn't take part in something, that you didn't do something, that I ain't that type of person. I wouldn't do that to people. But guess what? When you start acknowledging who you are and the things that you will do and not be in denial, then you open up so many different doors. Sometimes it's easier to be in denial because guess what? That make you not have to look at yourself than to face a challenge. So we act as though something never happened or pretend everything is fine. However, that had releasing the things that have been hidden from view can be very liberating and help us to move forward with our lives. The fairy of water comes to hold your hand gently and guide you during this releasing experience. One of the reasons things stay hidden is that they can contain painful memories. This is totally understandable. And if there's been a major trauma in your life, it's important to seek professional help. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. All you need to do is take the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. Once you've done this, there are people who can help you to walk gently through the experience and teach you how to release it with love. Then you'll be able to move forward feeling lighter and happier and ready to embrace the rest of your life positively. The fact this card has appeared now means that you may be ready to face what has been hidden. So, what has been hidden in your life? What have you tucked away so tight that you ain't wanting to deal with it? It's childhood, teenager, whatever. What have you tucked away that you just ain't dealt with? It says, but only do this if and when you feel the time is right. Another meaning of this card may be that someone you know is keeping a secret from you. Secrets are fine, but not when they hurt any another being. It's time to be honest with yourself and ask that others do the same for you. But be gentle with everyone concerned, including yourself. during this process. So, hidden deaths. That's funny because here we go again. Hidden past things that have already happened, but we tuck that shit away. We tuck it away. And we don't understand that it becomes a part of us, though, no matter what it is. Traumatizing events, they become a part of us. We would love nothing more than to forget about the shit. We tuck it away. We hope don't nobody talk about it, and we be just fine. We walk on with our life. But let me tell you something. That is the devil that can creep up and make you cry. Am I right? Because guess what? The moment that somebody brings that particular thing up, the moment that somebody say something about that trauma, you feel that thing all over again. That same hurt. That's it come right up to the forefront. And here come the tears, here come the memories. Here they say, hey, whenever you ready, deal with that thing. Deal with it. Go back and sit with that thing so that you can understand that it might have been something that happened to you, but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I'm better now. I got some things that I had to go back from childhood and heal those things and realize and stop beating myself up. That wasn't my fault. It was my fault that I got molested as a child. That wasn't my fault. You understand? That wasn't my fault. It wasn't even my mama's fault. I can't be mad at her. She didn't do anything. You got to take the opportunity to heal those things. Because whether you know it or not, when we tuck some stuff away like that, it take a piece of us with it. And so you got to learn how to heal it so that it can make you feel lighter. So that when somebody brings something up, you can say, hey, I'm beyond that. I lived through it. Here I am. All beautiful and shit. I ain't the only one. And you ain't the only one either. So they're encouraging you to heal those parts so that you don't have to carry that hurt. You don't want somebody to have a leash like that. Those trigger moments where somebody started talking about something and you instantly triggered because you haven't healed from it. Not saying that you wouldn't cry. Because, yeah, I'm not crying, you guys. Because I'm healed from it. It was a traumatizing event that took place in my life, but I'm 50 fucking years old. I don't relive those moments over and over again. I don't want to. I forgave the person in which they that did those things to me, because it wasn't about me. You sick in your damn head. That's all. We are all learning, you guys. And so take your power back. Take your power back because it belongs to you. On this magnificent Monday, this Martin Luther King birthday Monday. And the older I get, I'm like, I just want to celebrate every day. Not just Martin Luther King birthday, not President's Day, not I celebrate every day because I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to have wonderful people in my life like y'all. I'm just glad to be in the moment. And so stay present. And when you get the opportunity, sit with yourself and heal those parts in which you know need to be healed, that need to be cradled, that need to be cuddled, that need to be talked to. Because healing is a process that's your responsibility. not mine. And so it is Monday. I'm glad you guys stopped in. Maddie Patty Patty stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning, you guys. Maybe I can see if I can get her to do lesson 2 of the ASL. So it was hello, welcome. Um, we got you, me, fine, how. So I'm getting it, you guys. And so I'm excited to be learning something new, and I'm excited for her. She is picking it up really well, you guys. It's just, I don't know, maybe I can get her to do the live as well. But you guys are absolutely amazing, and I love each and every one of you guys. Whether y'all have to support the ASL or not, it don't matter to me because I'm doing it for other people. Because my granddaughter isn't the only one that has a speech impediment, and everybody can't afford, like I said on the first live, everybody can't afford to take the ASL classes or be able to um, pay for the app or whatever the case may be. And so this is my way of being able to give back. I paid the money, and so I'm just gonna give back. And whoever able to catch it, I hope it come across the individuals that need it as much as we do. And so with that being said, thank you guys for all your love and your support because I feel it all the time. I want you guys to have a wonderful week as well as a wonderful day. You are loved. You are understood. You are perfect. Being perfect for you. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you. Bye bye.